Okay, so I'm about to show you something that I haven't actually showed anybody else. Let's just get rid of that. I haven't showed anybody else, and that's the reason I've put it in here. Now, Perplexity AI, as I said in the other video, is a search engine. But what search engines do very well is they generate content and they generate information. And at the end of the day, what Google wants is very specific information, answering a single subject. Now, does that sound valuable if you're asking a specific subject, a specific question about a subject, and then the content that you provide on your website answers that specific question? And here's where it comes down to how AI can actually be used in use. And I've been testing this out, so I'm also going to share with you my testing site. Please don't go over to the site, but look at it on the screen, because if you go over to the site, you're going to fudge up the data that's coming into that site. But I'll show you it, but please just don't go over it, because otherwise the testing is going to break because of people going there for the wrong reason. So this is search. So I'm going to jump over here. And if you see here, this is an extremely ugly site. I haven't done anything to make it look good or anything else. But this answers one very specific question. So see, for starters, the structure. School questions. So that's the structure that's in the site. And then that's the question that it asks. So this is exactly what Google's asking for. What is the core subject? Then what question does its solution provide the solution? There's the question. So if someone is searching for this, and it's going to be a very small search, then it's going to exactly answer that question, what it's looking for. And if we scroll down, now I've put this up very quickly. I could have linked to the actual citations, but citations give it some credibility. I could link out, I could do that, but at the moment I'm putting it up in volume and testing it. Now the reason I'm putting this up here is because this, again, it's content that's relevant, it's content that's specific, it does what Google's looking for. And I've had it start to rank. And that's where the key win is here. So how I generated this is I went straight over here and I generated the question. Let's go, what is school, as an example. I've already got an article on that. What is school? Can't spell. Now you could do this with any of your content, any questions that people would ask around your content. Now see what it generates, the long-term format of this text, right? And you could put this through, nothing to stop you taking it and using it as, what I found out is this is actually original text that it's generating here. So what is school? What I did is I grabbed a sentence out of here to see if it was anywhere else. So I grabbed a sentence within quote marks to see if it was anywhere else on the internet, and it wasn't. So this tool is generating original content for answering a specific question that you put it in there. Now, here's more questions that fall out the bottom here. You could do more and more questions around the same thing. And there it is, going to generate it again. Now, there is something to be said for longer form content, where people say you should generate 1,500 plus words. But if your content is specific and it answers the question, to me, that's what Google was looking for. And they're going to give your site more credibility if you're answering an exact question. It doesn't have to be 1,500 words. It just has to be long enough to answer the query. And that's what this does. So this was my realization. Again, reminder, please don't go over to the website here. I don't want you, the data that I'm tracking, I don't want it to be fudged by people coming out of the group. So as I test more and more on this, I test some internal structure as well, I'll be reporting back in to this section as well. Bye for now.